First thing I want you to do is close your eyes. Now think, do you feel like a boy, a girl, or a little bit of both?
Now, when you close your eyes, what do you see? Nothing, because your eyes are closed. It's darkness. And that's exactly what he wants children to see, darkness. Now, it gets progressively worse, and I mean progressively worse. We're going to watch the rest, but understand this. When I told you worse, it doesn't even remotely begin to touch the tip of what this is about to be. Get ready.
Now I want you to imagine that everyone keeps telling you that you're something else, even though in your heart, you know who you are. Wouldn't that make you sad inside? People who feel like this are transgender. And if you're not transgender, it's super easy to be friends with someone who is.
If someone told you that, hey, you're a beef and bean burrito, but deep inside you think to yourself, no, I'm a carrot. Do either of those two make any sense? No, because you know why? You're a human. Your feelings do not dictate reality. This is exactly their agenda. They want to remove you from the realm of reality and put you in cartoon land. Someone telling you what you are versus what you feel, because one is actually true. Just because I feel sad about something does not mean I'm permanently depressed. It means in a certain situation may have disappointed me. Now, telling a child that they're supposed to stay permanently depressed because of something someone said is by definition child abuse. I'm not going to call him what he wants everyone else to call him. This is a dude pretending to be a female. And now, mind you, this is not the only one he's done. He has a notorious record for going to places like Disneyland to talk about things like sex, even down to having props while at Disneyland around children. You know what you would normally call somebody like this dude? A groomer. Yeah, he would be a predator in normal circumstances, but for some odd reason, he is now considered an influencer. Now you ready for the icing on the cake? Let's get to the cake.
I'm going to get banned from Disney. I swear, we're about to get banned from Disney. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I noticed some hair regrowth on my marshmallow wand. That's bad because the outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel. So you don't want hair growing there or else it's very uncomfortable. So I talked to my surgeon and he said that it would be best to postpone the procedure until after hair removal is complete. This is obviously disappointing because I was really excited to have a marshmallow tunnel sooner. That being said, it is still happening. We're just not sure when it's happening. And if you accidentally call Luna by their old name, make sure to say a big sorry and that you'll do better next time. As you can see, transgender people are just like you and me. They're our friends.
And there it is. What you want them to do is lie. You want them to be friends with what? Transgender. Now, do any children just pop out of nowhere and say, I'm transgender? You know who gets that into their head? People like this dude. It was what you call grooming. He is trying to get children to be accepting of a perverted lifestyle. Why? Because he wants to be their friend. Why else would you try to behave as though you are some sort of a child mentor? Why, secondly, why is you as an adult trying to talk to children about their sex? Not you. That's the parent's job. You should not be asking to speak to anyone's child, like at all. But this is their new approach. Mind you, he's not the only one. Do you guys remember a guy by the name of Jeffrey Marsh did the same thing? I'd like to talk to the kids. Remember him? Same thing. They all are trying to talk to your children while you're not looking. And they want to talk to them about separating themselves from you so that they can talk to them about sex.
Hi kids. Hey kids. I want to talk to the kids. Your parents screwed up. It's okay to say so. That's why I made a Patreon, so that we could talk about it, so that we could connect in a way that has more privacy, so that we could talk to each other in a way that's more open and stuff that we wouldn't share like in the comment.
This is their goal. This is exactly their goal. Try and train a child to be like them so that when they do encounter them in public or in a bathroom, they won't be scared. And they can do whatever they want to that child and make it seem as though it's normal. This is why we should be leery about them trying to have their access to children's bathroom, both male and female. Let's not get this twisted. If you are confused about what gender you are, that means you have something mentally wrong with you. We're not going to sugarcoat this. That is not something that's in reality. Just because you feel like something does not make it true. It may mean that you have something definitely off in your brain. We do not need to normalize mental illness. We don't need to normalize being crazy, and we don't especially need to normalize child abuse. This individual wants it. Why? Because he has a plan. Him and the rest of the people like him have an agenda, and they're winning the battle. But why? Because we're quiet. We are afraid to be called bigot. We're afraid to be called homophobe. So what? So what? They're words. Let them call you whatever they want. You stand your ground. Second of all, I'm not afraid of people who are homosexual, so don't call me a homophobe. Ain't nothing scary about them. They're not scary people. They're annoying, but they're not scary. But if that's the term they want to assign to you, embrace it. Yeah, I'm a homophobe. Do something about it. Stay away from my kids. I don't want nothing to do with y'all, a lifestyle. I don't want you talking to children about it. When you get to be an adult, you can pick. Till then, leave the kids alone. They have the right to be children, nothing more. And the right of the parent is where it lies to teach them about their body and sexuality when it's time by the parent standard. Wherever you see this individual, use your voice and tell him exactly what is true. You are deranged and you are pursuing children, and that is against the law. If we don't stand up now, before too long, nothing we do will matter. This is becoming more and more normal, more and more pervasive, and we are becoming more and more quiet. And it's really, really taxing because the ones that are still chiming up, our voices are not big enough. We need more of you to speak up. Do not be afraid of what they're going to call you. In fact, embrace it, because at the end of the day, they cannot do anything to you. All they can do is get mad. And you know what you can tell them? Get mad, stay mad.